am Jelmy Bustelio, your English teacher. But before anything else, let's start the day with a prayer. Jessa, can you lead a prayer? Amen. So, class, how are you today? Alright, I think we are feeling great today. Now, class, before we are going to start our class discussion, let me check your attendance first. Who are absent today? Perfect! We have an outstanding attendance. This time, let's have a short review of the rules that we need to remember when having a class. So, everyone, let's read. Okay, please read the first rule. Yes, lesson attentively so that you are able to understand the lesson. Second, okay, you have to raise your right hand if you want to answer or if you have some questions to ask. Third, yes, sit properly, put your hands, feet, and objects to yourself so that we can start our class discussion. Before we are going to proceed to our next topic, anyone who can tell me the previous topic we have discussed? Okay, it's all about the poem. What is poem? Okay, poem is an arrangement of words written or spoken. So, anyone who can give me an example of poem? Yes, Kristen? Okay. Of Life of the Storms. So, it is the best example of the poem. Now, class, let's have an activity. So, the activity called Guess Me. Now, class, I have here different pictures and you are able to guess what is this pictures all about. Who can guess the first picture? Yes, Marco. Very good. It is all about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Okay, second. Yes, China. Okay, it is all about the Little Red Riding Hood. Now, let's proceed to the next picture. Who can guess what is the third picture? Yes, Eliza. That's great. It is all about the three little pigs. Now, class, what have you noticed about these pictures? Yes, Micah. Very good. It is all about the different figures, person, animals. So you have shown here. Very good. So another. Very good. It is all about the different story. So class, what do you think is our topic for today? Yes, Ruru. Very good. It is all about the short story. Now, our topic for today is all about the elements of short story. So, before we are going to proceed to our class discussion, please. Everyone, please read objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students are expected to do at least 80% level of accuracy. So, A. Identify the elements of the short story. B. Appreciate the importance of the elements of short story in real life situation. And C. Create a graphic organizer of short stories. Now, class, before we are going to proceed to our topic, so I have here another activity for you to understand our lesson. So, I have here an envelope and each group will assign different tasks. So, you're going to discuss the story about Cinderella. So this will be the group 1, group 2, and group 3. Now I will give you 10 minutes for you to finish the task. We now start. Okay, time's up. Very good. So, a round of applause to everyone. You did a great job. So, class, before we're going to discuss the 5 elements of short story, so what do you mean by short story? Short story, it is a short written usually dealing with few characters, and it is a short work of fiction. So now let's proceed to our topic. So we have 5 elements of short story. So first, we have plot. So plot is a series of events and character actions that relate to the central conflict. So we have the structures of plot, the exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and the resolution. So it is all the structures of plot so that you're able to understand the sequence of the story. So next, we have setting. So setting, it establishes time, place, and environment in which it happens. So are the includes of setting. So time, when it is happened, place, where did it happen, and environment, it tells the weather. So next, we have character. So character is a person or animals and other figures who take part in the action of short stories. So we are the person who act in the story, in the whole story, so that you are really understand if there's an action and movement of the stories. So it also have protagonist and the antagonist. So next, let's proceed to the conflict. So conflict, it is a struggle between two people or things in a short story. So there are 2 types of conflict. So internal conflict and external conflict. So now let's proceed to the last, which is theme. So theme is the central idea or moral of the action. So when we say moral, it is the what have you learned or what you have understand that reflect to your life. I have here another activity. Now let's have another activity. So the same group, each group will create a graphic organizer and you will choose any kind of short story. So you're going to write the title, setting, characters, and plot. So in the characters, you're going to write the protagonist, antagonist, and others. So in the plot, you're going to write exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. Before we are going to start, so I have here a criteria for your activity. The criteria, so 30% originality, 25% quality of voice, 25% stage performance, 20% facial expression, and total of 100%. So you're going to present your answer, your graphic organizer in front of the board. So you will start your task. So you are given 10 minutes to start. Good luck. So time's up. Your graphic organizer and post it in the board. Okay, class, very good. You really understand the topic, so you did a great job. This time time, class. Let's have a short activity. So, directions. Read each sentence carefully and encircle the letter of the correct answer. Erasure means wrong. So, 2 points each. You will now start answering. Only 1/4 sheet of paper. Okay, time's up. Now let's answer the short quiz. So, first, it is a story with a fully developed theme but significantly shorter and less elaborate than a novel. What is the answer of this sentence? Yes, Noel. Okay, very good. It is a short story. So next, number 2. What do you call the simple way that have a sequence of events? Okay, anyone? Yes, Tanya. Very good. It is plot. So, number 3, who will read and answer? Okay, very good. So, it is one of those elements of short story that usually people, animals, or other figures who appears in the story. So, you answered characters. So, you are correct. So, next, we have number 4. It is called the moral lesson of the story. So, what is your answer, Marco? Yes, very good. So, theme. So, the moral lesson of the story. So, next, last number. It is an element of short story that establishes a time, place, and environment in which the characters and events of the story are based. So, who will answer? Okay, Sky. Very good. It is setting. I think you got a perfect score. So, everyone, please clap your hands. So, now, before we're going to end our discussion, so I have here an assignment. So, class, for your assignment, so directions, make a research about a short story, any kind of short story, and identify the 5 elements of your short story being chosen. So, you will write it on a short bond paper to be passed by next meeting. Class, I hope you really understand our topic for today. So, class dismissed.